Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. This is Lolo Moon, and I am here to give you your, is it August 5th? August 5th message. Happy Venus Day. So today, because it's Venus Day, we are going to do messages from your person as our daily reading, and this is going to be a collective reading. Okay, so it's a general reading. If you would like a personal reading, you can book down below by emailing me. My prices are also listed down below. Additionally, if you like this reading, please be sure to like and subscribe. It super helps my channel, and I just love it so much. So what we're going to do before we get started, actually, no, we're going to start with an oracle message. We're going to get like an overall theme for this reading, and then I'm going to pull some identifier cards just so that we can kind of narrow it down to whether or not this is your reading, okay? Look at that, soulmates on the bottom of the deck, and fates, we're off to a good start. Okay, actually, no, we're going to do it like this right here. Okay, you have Yang and the fates on the bottom of the deck. So you have Yang and you have fate. So this could be a divine connection. This is also the number 17, the number of the star card. That's the number 1. That's the magician card. So that can be Gemini, Virgo, Aquarius. Okay, the fates, we're looking at Sagittarius, because that's like the Wheel of Fortune. And I don't know, I'm getting kind of Aries energy off that one. So, I don't know. Okay, let's see. We're going to go ahead and do some of these identifier cards first, and then we'll get into your tarot message. So let's see what's going on. This is going to have like attributes. This can be their zodiac sign. This can be their Chinese zodiac, like where they live, their nationality, things like that. Okay, so let's see what's going on. Tell me a little bit about this person or these people for the viewers. Okay, so we have Sagittarius. We have throat chakra. So this could be somebody who has an open throat chakra, somebody who likes to sing, somebody who has a really soothing voice. I don't know why, I just got Barry Manilow in my head. Maybe they like to listen to Barry Manilow. They could be a Sagittarius or have prominent Sagittarius placements. We're talking Moon, Rising, Venus, Mars, okay? Excuse me. I just started choking for a second. Okay, speaking of the throat chakra, there could also be, I'm going to take a drink of water. There could also be like things that are needing to be said, and there's a need to open up the throat chakra and be adventurous. Hold on, let me take a drink of water. Sorry about that. Okay. Navy, they could have been in the Navy, or they have somebody in their family who's in the Navy, or that could be their favorite color, okay? They could just, I mean, and it doesn't even have to be in the Navy. It could be the armed forces of some kind, because I'm seeing a lot of like black and blue here, right? On the bottom of the deck, there's brown. They could have brown skin. Actually, since I saw that one, I'm going to go ahead and take it. Okay, could have brown skin. Okay, anything else about this person? Now, this could be you too, like, you know, this could also resonate for you. And then you just, like, you know it's your reading. Now we have teal, okay? So this could be somebody who's supportive. That could be their favorite color, or they could look really good in teal. You know, it could be like the color of the shirt that they were wearing the first day that you met them, and that kind of thing. Let's see. We've got Scorpio. We've got a dog for Chinese zodiac. Let me see if this is on camera. Okay. So you've got birth years 2018, 2006, 1994, 1982, 1970. I think they go back a little, you know, maybe 1958, maybe even 1946, honestly. But, okay. And so you have soft, cute, round, short, quiet, so they could be short. Let's see if we can get anything else about this person. Any other attributes? Okay, so they could be of Asian descent, or they could live there, or they have family there, or they've recently traveled there. Let's see, anything else? Kind of trying to get more zodiacs. Water. So this could be somebody who has wavy hair. They're dreamy, artistic. You could be looking at a water sign. They have larger eyes, maybe even wide hips. I just saw camo. So you now have camo and the navy. So this could be somebody who, like I said, works in, like serves the country, like wherever you live. And then you have Virgo. They could have prominent Virgo placements. And crown chakra. This could be somebody who, I'm getting like air sign energy. Somebody who just like has, just thinks a lot. You know, they see the bigger picture. They could also be, I'm getting like the violet flame, somebody who's very forgiving. I'm also getting indigo child, so that could be another thing here. And this person could also be a bit of a rebel. So I feel like that's all the ones that want to come out for you. So now we're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to move these out of the way is what I'm going to do. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And then we're going to look at your tarot message. Oh, I dropped one. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the tarot message for you guys. What messages do you have from their person, please? What would they like to say? What would they like to say? Okay. I think we gave those a good shuffle. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and pull your cards here. I don't know why I did that. Transformation. Yeah, this is somebody who definitely needed to change, or you could have played a major role in the transformation of their life, and it was fated. Like you were supposed to come in their life to kind of change the game, kind of wake them up, help them close cycles and start over, learn how to take action, learn how to take responsibility for their own life, you know, learn how to snap out of victim mode. You also have the star card, so you now have Scorpio and Aquarius energy of the star card here. You have the 5 of Wands and the 9 of Wands. So, I mean, I definitely feel like there's been a lot of, like, differences of opinion between you and this person. And I do feel like some of the things that you have said have really had a massive impact on them. Like, kind of has left them wounded. And I feel like they can, you know, they're realizing they can either take the victim role in this, or they can start taking responsibility, you know, and really transform their life and see how their actions, impact you and this situation, rather than just taking a look at like the things you said and making you the problem, right? I feel like they're getting to the point where they're starting to see the burdens that they create in their own mind, you know, because they've got that violet, that crown chakra, right? So I feel like they think a lot, and that could be their detriment. They could turn to the point where they obsess and they overthink, and they may hyperfixate on one part of the relationship, which could be the conflict, to the point that it creates this massive burden and they're not seeing the whole picture. And I do feel like they could be starting to see the whole picture here. And I feel like they're going from the 10 of Wands here to the love card, you know, to the lovers. Like, I do feel like, and that's right under the star card, I feel like something is happening in them. It's a really big transformation. I do feel like it could be a painful experience for them, but it could have been even destined, because it needed to happen to really help them open up their heart and realize the way that they self-sabotage. You know what I mean? I feel like they self-sabotage because the wounds that they carry and the story, the narrative in their mind. You know what I mean? We all have our narrative, So I do not know how to get these to be straighter on camera. Like, I really do try. Like, I've been working with my camera angle, and then the Pisces reading was completely crooked. And I was like, how did that happen? So it is what it is, guys. Okay. They could be watching you on social media with the Page of Swords, keeping an eye on you. And I feel like, you know, this... I kind of get this sense that them watching you is like only making their love bigger for you, and it's I feel like it's also breaking their heart, because I feel like they're starting to realize how they played a massive role in the undoing of this connection. What's under the 10 of Swords? The Strength card. I gotta look. The 9 of Cups. The 8 of Wands, and let's look at one more. Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Yeah, and so basically I feel like what's happening here is they're learning. Like, they're learning to, you know, forgive themselves, grant themselves some grace, and also, you know, taking responsibility for the things that they need to change, that are blocking them from what they really want in life, from their heart's desire. And I feel like they're reaching a point where they're starting to actually move forward in a healthier way, with this yang energy. Like, they're taking action on their own destiny. You know, they're really taking power over these patterns that they have, and they could be patterns in love, and I feel like they could be really intently focusing on their healing at this time, and which is wonderful. This is what, you know, all tarot readers want to see. Like, this is what we want to see, right? Like, that somebody is doing the thing. Like, they're stepping up to the plate, and they're focusing on their own healing, and, like, you know, sometimes that is what is needed. So, okay, now we're going to kind of get a card. We're going to get a card of how your person is currently showing up in their life at this time. Message of concern. Very interesting. So I feel like this transformation, this painful situation that they are experiencing at this time in their life, it could be concerning people, because, I mean, they could be hitting just a major bottom, you know, and sometimes that's when we transform. That's when we change. It's the dark night of the soul. You know, it's when the realization hits, like, oh my goodness, like, life did not happen to me, like, it happened for me, and I played a bigger role in all of my experiences than I thought that I did, you know. And I do feel like it's like when you realize that, like, you played a huge part in everything. And I do feel like that's where they're at, and they're concerning people in their life. But another thing that I'm getting from that card is they're very concerned about you. Like, I feel like, you see how this person is holding this letter? I do feel like it's like part of them wants to reach out, see how you're doing, maybe because the last time you spoke you weren't doing your best, and they're really thinking about you, and they're really concerned, you know. But I feel like they feel that you've gone on a journey, like that there's some distance between the two of you now. Tell me more about this, please. Great fortune. So great fortune for me is just like the Wheel of Fortune, right? It's the changes that are needing to be made. Right? They're the changes for the better. It's the courage to change. It's not always about, like, money. You know, great fortune can be just like massive shifts in consciousness that are fated. Like, it's fated to happen that way. I'm trying to figure out how to get this all set up. Okay, there we go. So anyway, I'm trying something new. So yeah, so that's kind of what I'm seeing here, is that like, they're realizing the changes that are needing to be made. You have now 3 cards of that signify change, because I feel like they have been so stuck in a pattern with this imprisonment, and they know that the only way out is to change. I said it the other day to a friend. I said, when the fear of changing, or when the fear of staying the same becomes greater than the fear of changing, then you will know, I forget what the rest of it, like, you will know the truth, or you will, like, you know what I mean? I almost feel like I want to look it up. But so anyway, I'll put it down in the comment box below, or in the caption box. But yeah, so I feel like that's kind of what's happening, is that, like, the old way and how they operate, it's not working for them anymore. It's just not working, right? So how are you showing up in this connection? You're showing up as marriage. So you could be currently committed to somebody, or you could actually be married. Okay. Tell me some more. Some of you could literally want to marry this person. And maybe you're not being completely honest with yourself about that. Let's see. Tell me some more about this marriage card, please. Clarify. All right, they don't want to say anything else. Clarify, please, the marriage card. All right, poverty. Okay, that's a very interesting. Okay, so for some of you, you could be in a relationship out of convenience at this time. You could be in a marriage out of convenience. You could also struggle with the thought of leaving that situation because you don't know how you're going to financially take care of yourself. I also get the sense with that poverty card, I'm getting like 5 of Pentacles. I feel like you could be afraid to really admit to this person or yourself that you do see a future with them because of how they behave. And you don't want to get abandoned. So you honestly could potentially be the abandoner in this situation, because you do not put up with their behavior. And that could be how this has triggered a transformation for them. So, okay, we're going to get some messages. Like, what does this person want to say to you? What do they want to say to you? I just opened to, I run from all my problems. Oh my. What does this person want to say to we belong together? Mariah Carey, we belong together. What does this person want to say? You are too good for me. I don't deserve you. Oh gosh. Hold on. I dropped one. Okay. We compliment each other well and everyone sees it. Please stay. I want you to stay. I'm going to get 2 more. What does this person want to say? I ran to a new lover to avoid my pain. I run from all my problems is on the bottom of the deck again. We're going to keep that one right here. Let's get 1 more. What else does this person want to say? I want to build a future with you. And so, honestly, they could be projecting the marriage onto you, and like that's showing up in your energetic field, but it's really their energy. That is another thing. On the bottom of the deck, we have I feel safe with you. And also, I am unawakened and unable to see my part. I feel like that is more like in the recent past. They were unawakened and unable to see their part. I feel like they're reaching a point where they can see it. I do. I feel like they're reaching a point where they can see it. So we're going to get you a closing oracle message. And that's what we have today for our Venus Day love message from your person. Oh no, I dropped another one. Find true happiness. This person could really have run from being happy. Some people just think that they don't deserve it. They don't deserve to be happy, so they run from it. Okay, take a romantic trip. This could be somebody who's been wanting to go on a trip with you, and maybe you haven't had the chance to do that. Let's get one more. This light of fire was on the bottom of the deck. It says, man may have discovered fire, but women discovered how to play with it. That's such an interesting message. But I really get the sense that, like, there's something, like, this person with that yang energy may want to reignite the spark, the fire between the two of you. And romantic feelings is underneath that. Okay, let's just get 2 more just because it's fun. Oh, there they are. There's 2 more. Act immediately. Yeah, take a decision. This person, oh my god, engagement and wedding is sticking out on the bottom of the deck. I feel like for some of you, like, you know that this situation is fated. Like, you know that it's fated, and I think that, like, they know that it is too. But I also feel like they're so scared. Like, they're so scared of admitting that, you know, they screw things up, and they can't handle the shame. And so because of that, they kind of take the wounded approach where they're just like, oh, woe is me. And then they run off to a new lover and all of that. But then they watch you, like, they secretly watch you, and they just keep breaking their own heart because the distance. I feel like it's like being apart is more painful than being together, and them, like, working through, like, why they're so scared, you know, to just be happy. So anyway, I do feel like they have, like, some pretty stark realizations at this time, and they're currently at a choice point to make this decision to act on what I feel like is in their heart. But, like, they're also, it looks like, going through quite a bit of healing after this transformation, this death and rebirth, okay? Like, a death and rebirth is not a comfortable energy. It's just really not. And I feel like, you know, with that Lovers card and the Star card, like, they're really healing, and they're finally, it's like the Star card was up here, Lovers here. They're finally getting their head and heart aligned. But in that process, they have to realize all the ways that they have led themselves down a very painful and tumultuous path full of lots of burdens, lots of woundings, lots of broken heart, you know, being brokenhearted, etc., etc. And I do feel like it's just not a comfortable energy. You know, they could really be beating themselves up at this time, and so that's where they're at. But I do feel like they think about you. I feel like they worry about you, because they really care, and you may not know that they care about you as much as they do, but I do feel like they worry about you, and they want to know that you're okay. So that's what I have for you today. Book a session down below if you feel so inclined, and please be sure to like and subscribe. Bye. See you next time. Have a great weekend.